Do you know much about whether, like, how Lightning will be integrated? There is wallets such as Blue Wallet, which separates base chain and Lightning, but Moon Wallet, which I haven't actually properly used myself, but my understanding is that it's just one balance and obfuscates which is which.
Yeah, like things get really complicated at that point. There's a desire from the block non-custodial wallet team to support Lightning. Spiral, my team, our primary project again is LDK. We work on Lightning all the time, and we don't just work with the block wallet team. We work with Phoenix and Moon and like all the different Lightning wallets and companies in this space. There's a lot of different technical design options for how to deliver a Lightning wallet. They all have trade-offs. What Spiral really tries to push for is the most kind of extreme meaning the hardest to do, but one that preserves privacy, that enables mobile phone wallets that don't depend on trusted servers. That's what we're pushing for, and it does have the most barriers and challenges, but we're optimistic that can be done.
I still don't understand what the Moon Wallet's doing, because I don't understand how it's making the decision, and you as a user understands what fees you're going to pay, because whether it moves via Lightning or base chain, it's an entirely different set of trade-off on fees.
Well, you're not alone. I can't explain it either. So I don't know. I could speak to that at a high level, and then like Breeze and Phoenix are two other sort of best in class Lightning wallets, and best in class in terms of like their user experience is quite good. All three of them at a high level do some type of automatic channel management. So for people not familiar with Lightning Network, your wallet connects to other Lightning nodes in the network, and that's how your payments are routed to other people. And so without automatic channel management, you as the user have to like figure out which nodes to connect to. You have to set up those connections, manage how much the liquidity, or how much amounts are in each channel. It's a huge burden. If you're like operating a node in the network to try to earn revenue, like a routing node, then it's reasonable to expect that type of hands-on management. If you're just a normal person wanting to like receive some Bitcoin, spend some Bitcoin, then that's too much. So Breeze, Phoenix, and Moon all have created much better user experiences that do that for you. I think they all approach it slightly different ways. The term is Lightning Service Provider. What they're is what they're doing.
And how? It's probably a tough question to answer, but how mature or immature is the Lightning Network at the moment? Because my experience using Blue Wallet is great, but it's custodial.
Well, it's custodial for now, but Blue Wallet actually was the first project to adopt Lightning Development Kit, LDK.
Really?
Yeah, it's not...
Goodbye, Nuno.
So they've done all the technical work to integrate LDK. They have like an alpha version of Blue Wallet for both iPhone and Android, which did change their Lightning Wallet from custodial to non-custodial. It's not yet available publicly, and I don't know exactly the reasons why not yet, but I think the LSP that I mentioned a few minutes ago is might be a reason why they're still trying to figure out plans around that. But yeah, I mean, where is Lightning Network overall? I'd still say like alpha stage, like early days, whatever, third inning of a baseball game. It's still really early, but I mean, you can look back at the past 3 years and see tremendous growth. I mean, Cash App launching with Lightning Network is fantastic. It has tens of millions of users, and it's great to have a big brand and big service supporting Lightning Network. Through conversations I've had with many other big companies in the space and smaller projects, I think we're just going to see more and more Lightning adoption this year, next year, and the network itself will grow and make payments faster. The success rate of a payment. I mean, already I think a few years ago, maybe you'd have a 1 in 4 chance of your payment actually going through, and now it's still not where it needs to be, but it's tremendously better. It's more like 9 times out of 10 the payment goes through, and so over time we're going to get it to 99% and also fast, consistently fast.
What are the reasons that payments would fail right now? Is it mainly capacity? Is it Is it struggling
It's
struggling to find a route?
Yeah, so that's exactly right. So struggling to find a route is one. And it's because when the route is constructed by the person paying. So if I'm paying you, my software on my end has to figure out the route, how to get it to you. And what I don't know at the time is what the current capacity levels are of each payment channel to get to you. So I only know the total capacity, not the actual balance. And because of that, I can try a route and it might fail because the actual balances aren't, are too small. So learning more about the sort of the real-time nature of the network graph is really important for payment success. Another big challenge is on mobile phones. A big technical challenge is receiving money over Lightning Network on mobile phones, because unlike on-chain Bitcoin with Lightning Network, the receiver has to sign the transaction with their private key, which means people hear it, you need to be online. What does that actually mean? Well, if your phone's in your pocket, you're not online, because the way mobile operating systems work, you actually need your wallet app in the foreground. You need to be actively using it as a user to receive the payment, and it creates a really bad user experience, because most people have their phone in their pocket when they might receive money, and they can't actually receive the money then.
So how is that solved? I mean, I have an account with OpenNode for my store, and I can always receive payments because it goes into my OpenNode wallet, and then I can withdraw to our wallet. Is it always going to require that almost like middleman service that's always on?
There's a variety of solutions. None of them are like perfect or immediate, but that's one. Have some kind of middleman who receives your payments. And I've seen some proposals where you're limiting the trust so that they could only steal the funds you temporarily received, and once you come back online, open your wallet app on your phone, then you can then no longer be at risk of them stealing the funds. That's probably the most realistic near-term solution. And maybe there's options around using multi-sig for that, so you'd have multiple entities trying to receive for you, so that they actually need to collude. That's one approach. Another is for iOS and Android to change their policies. Like, already they have certain categories of apps, such as voice over IP apps, which are guaranteed a certain amount of background tasking on the phone. So even if your phone's in the pocket, if you call me, it's guaranteed that app's going to get some time on the CPU to actually wake up and receive the phone call. It would be possible that Bitcoin wallets could receive such consideration. So it's not actually like a technical constraint, it's a policy constraint.
Okay.
And then long term, hopefully Apple, Google, Samsung, big companies like that, Bitcoin becomes important enough to their customers that they're forced to modify their phones to accommodate a much better Bitcoin wallet and receiving experience.